So what we're going to do, we're going to look through our pieces here, and we're going to find out which one is a bit squirrely. You want to put two aside that are perfectly matched. And in this case, I'm going to take these two. I'm going to put these aside. These are going to be the rails for the outside. They're nice and skinny, and they have good grain. I don't think they're going to break. So I'm going to put that aside. Now in these other two, it shouldn't really matter that much, but I'm going to look for a narrow board that has maybe a little bit of grain run out, like squirreliness. And for that one, I'm going to use this. Okay. So this one is going to be nice and easy to measure. All we have to do. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're going to put a X on one side. So we're going to put the X, just like we did on the other with the card, on the inside or towards the center on all four of these. Turn it around. Here's your X's as they go in, like that. Okay? So towards the middle. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready to cut these. So we have our saw and our bench hook. Okay, and how this goes is, if you look at your frame for your center frame, you'll notice that the board itself is going to be on the long ways rather than the flat ways. So what we got to do is you're going to put your board in like this, put it on the X, and then go ahead and mark it. Okay. And in order to avoid having kind of a sharp edge there, what we're going to do is we are going to cut this at an angle. Okay. So here's our piece, and we're just going to cut right onto the mark, but a little bit of an angle, and that'll kind of keep it from being as sharp in there. And we can put it on our line here and see how it goes. Now a little bit of sanding is okay, right? And so what I'm going to do, rather than remeasure, well, I can check and see if this works on the other side, but yep, it works well. So I'm going to take this, and then now I'm going to transfer that measurement onto the other side. And since I already have my angle cut in there, I'm just going to cut this one straight. Okay. I'm going to get some sandpaper. I'm going to just get these end pieces. See how there's a little bit of stuff sticking off the end. So clean it up a little bit with the sandpaper. You can kind of also round that corner set a little bit. Good. Okay. And put these two there. And then we just continue on up. So our next piece is here. Put it on the X. Make your mark and cut at an angle. Okay. We'll check the measurement. Perfect. Okay. And then now copy this one. gonna go there, the X, right here, it's perfect. A little bit of sanding. Excellent. Okay. There's for number 2. Okay. I'm a little off sync because I already have an angle in this one. So maybe I'll do it. I'll just start with this. You can see what I'm doing is I'm just taking my pencil and going across like that. And then coming over here, and we'll put the angle in. Okay. There it is. And the point of the angle is going to go down on the inside, right? And we're going to copy that on the other side. This side, we've already got the angle, so now all we got to do is copy the length and cut it straight. And there it is. There's the third set, and then now for the fourth one. So now all the frames are matching the angle of the center frame here. So you notice this center frame is facing like that, and then now these frames are going to do the same. They're going to be right like that as well. Okay, perfect. There's that one. And then this is the last one. We'll just mark the same distance, make our mark, and then make our cut. All right, so there we go. And now we have 8 pieces set across the floor of the boat. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready for glue. Okay? So before you get ready for glue, make sure that you are cleaned up. Get everything you don't need away. Any sawdust, might stick in your glue. Put my saw away for now. And I'm also going to get a rag. For cleanup. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bow, and I'm going to have clips ready as well. So I've got 2 for the bow. I've got 2 for midships, or the middle part, forward. Got 2 for the mid part aft, or the back part. And then I've got 2 for the stern. And doing this stuff in advance is better, because anytime you're working with glue, you have a very limited amount of time that you can work with it. Okay. So here's my glue. Take my 2 pieces. We're going to do the curved side is going to go towards the center. So we're going to put glue on the back where the point is. It's a very light bead. Okay. Drop that in place. Put it where the X is. and keep going. So remember, the point goes where the glue is going to go. The board goes on the X, frame goes on the X, goes up, and then keep on moving. Stay focused, because this process, it may seem like a lot of work, but if you do it all in one go, it's not too bad, okay? I'm gonna use my paper towel, just do a little bit of cleanup here. It's always easier to clean up the glue when it's still wet. Okay. Slow and steady. You don't want to rush, but you don't want to dilly-dally or go slow either. Glue, clamp, go. So, I mean, this is real time too. So you guys, you know, if you're all set up just like I am, with your pieces glued, as long as you don't make a mistake, it should only take a minute or two. Okay, last ones. All right, so there we go. That's it, and I hope you enjoyed this section. The boat's really coming along, so you should be proud. Great. Have a great break.